Yeah!
Alright, now, this is quite an interesting title card. I'll cut to it and say that this is a very sexual title card. And I know I said something similar about the Wedding Bells title card, but this is much more overt. With Marceline's outfit and the face that she's making, her leaned back pose, and the most damning bit being is that it almost seems as if her legs are being displayed directly to Finn. How they're almost in the very center of the frame and are the only things that are being directly lit by the moonlight through the window. Not to mention how she has these rings on her ankles and that she's wearing high heels. Marceline never wears heels. Everything about Marceline in this title card gives the impression that she's trying to seduce Finn. And then there are the smaller things that help further this idea, like all the candles in the room, Jake in the window acting as a sort of peeping Tom, Marceline seeming to offer this strawberry, the sexiest of foods, and the simple fact that Marceline is sitting on a bed. Not a couch or a chair, but a bed. And Finn's nervous reaction in his regular kid clothes recontextualizes this seductive scene into something a bit more uncomfortable. It's almost as if Marceline is, in a way, grooming Finn into doing something that he wouldn't do on his own. Given what we know about this episode, with Finn being Marcy's henchman and having to do these things that conflict with what he would normally do, it's an interesting choice to show this to us in this way. Almost like they're comparing the events of the episode to sex. Like Marceline is experienced and understands these things that she's making Finn do, and knows that they aren't bad at all, but actually fun. And Finn needs time to get comfortable and learn that he can trust Marceline not to hurt him or to make him do anything that he doesn't want to. It's certainly a very strange comparison to make, and even stranger to have only made it in a single image without saying a word. But they definitely were, right? Am I reaching like crazy with this title card analysis? Please do let me know. Though I will stand by the simple reading of this title card being at least a little bit sexual. And with that, I think it's fun to look back on this title card knowing what we know later about Finn and Marceline's relationship. Them becoming very close friends to the point of fans seeing them as siblings. And every time I hear someone say that, I think about this title card and how Marceline was almost a super low-key love interest for Finn.
Here I go!
Yo, what the hell is that? That is a full-on classic dragon skeleton right there. And this has got to be from the old days. The real old days. Because the dragons of Ooh don't even look like this anymore. They're all more newt-like, or like Nettie, but he doesn't really count. The closest in the modern day to these types of dragons is Larvo, but I also don't really count him. Don't even got no wings. And peep the ice on him too. He was chained up out here by this little outpost in this boat. I wonder what his story was.
Yeah!
Sliding into a pile of bones like this seems like a nightmare. See Exhibit J.
Someone needs our help!
They've got a tree here with a heart carved into it with the letters AT inside. Something that I've noticed a few other times in the show, where they'll have a AT and a heart nearby.
What is it about Henchman for Life that you don't understand?
Oh, come on. Dude, it's Marceline, the vampire queen.
A small reminder for the audience, since this is the second time that we've seen Marceline. Also, as someone in my comments mentioned, early on they were really pushing for that vampire queen aspect with Marceline. So a lot of the times when they're referring to her, they'll tack on her title as well. Something they stopped mentioning as the show went on, but is still very much in effect. Even though there are no vamps for her to rule over.
Fall on the ground for me.
Yes, mistress.
Now cry for me.
This better not awaken anything in
I don't
me.
want to cry.
Stop it! Now hop around in a circle.
He actually sounds kind of happy with himself as he's hopping around. And given that this guy's actually just a friend of Marceline's, it makes sense since he's just messing around.
I'll even take his place.
Dude, what?
Do you mean it?
Well... Heck yeah!
Deal.
Not the last time that Finn would take some old person's place like this. Though in the other time, they talk about it a little bit more.
I couldn't watch that old man suffer, Jake. My code of honor wouldn't allow it.
Do you think that Finn picked up that code of honor from the Enchiridion, or is that just something he was already doing? I wouldn't be surprised with either answer. Also, there's that classic Marceline laugh, or at least what they were trying to make a classic. I should have pointed it out in Evicted, because she was doing it there too, but they were really pushing for this laugh of Marceline's to be a thing early on. And now that we get a whole episode with her, she ends up laughing like 6 times throughout, and it is forced every time. Hey guys, I gotta re-record a lot of the audio for this shit because like a little bit of the way through of recording audio, it starts sounding like this. She also shapeshifts a good bit in this episode. And that is not good audio quality like this. So here's me re-recording all of that shit. Let's go. Boom.
Hey!
Yes, Jake? What would you like to talk about?
She also shapeshifts a good bit in this episode, mostly to scare Jake. That's a power she uses less creatively for most of the show, except for that one time in Varmints.
You're lucky, Finn. Your first job as henchman is to help me feed.
So with that, why does Marceline even have a henchman? Or pretend to have one at least? Well, a big part of vampire lore are their familiars. Human servants, or in our case henchmen, that follow the order of the vampires, mostly voluntarily. They do so for however long, with the hope and or promise that when their work is done, their master will turn them into a vampire as a reward for their loyalty.
Feed? What does she mean? Like oats? Like sentient beings? Or oats?
Finn must have been craving oats or something, and he's saying all of this out loud. Could have just asked her at that point. Also, I straight thought Finn was saying sentient beings, like little bean people, instead of sentient beings like he really was. And I didn't even question it either. That's just the kind of world that they live in, where I thought that was an equally as likely scenario. Not exactly relevant, but I don't know when it would be. I noticed while writing the script for Donnie, the wiki said that this dress that Marcy is wearing is made from werewolf hide. Pretty cool if true. Not going to go through every single one of these, but it seems like almost all of these photos are pictures of this guy's wife, who we can gather must have died. That or he clearly was not the one who sprung for the divorce. Despite the door being in this direction relative to the candle, the flames blow out as if the door were over here, and this guy has a boat apparently.
Are you enjoying this, Finn?
No!
There's that laugh again.
Please, human boy, let me go.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm bound by my code of honor to do what she says.
I understand, son. I was married myself once.
You see, it's funny because marriage is terrible.
I love that joke. This guy probably wouldn't agree though. And despite this guy being drawn entirely as a human, not even a different skin tone, he calls Finn a human. Always fun to see these humans, but not quite humans early on like this.
Enough talking! Dinner is served.
No!
So that second bite, she was going for the bow tie. But on the first, she was absolutely aiming for his face. My guess is that she was genuinely about to drain this guy, but after Finn swiped him, she decided to go for the bow. Also, why did she not just bite him that second time? Accident or not, Finn moved his face out of the way, but left the rest of his body. Also, she's got that blue and red eye thing like in the intro.
How dare you, henchman? I order you to let me feed!
Another random early season power of Marceline's, but really, this may just be a different look at her telekinesis. What do y'all think?
That red bow tie was delicious. You know I eat the color red sometimes.
Marceline says this as if she usually does drink blood, which is very possible for what we know of her so far in the show, but from what we learn later, I'd be surprised if she's ever had a drop. Speaking of, do you think that she could drink the red out of these weird arm curl lasers?
We've got plenty more evil to do.
There's that laugh again.
Hey, Finn, you thinking about how that guy's bow tie sort of looked like a bra?
Huh? No.
It's cute that they keep holding hands here for a second after landing, and no attention is drawn to it or any jokes made. And I checked all the scenes. There is nothing interesting in this graveyard. No funny headstones or nothing.
I know this place seems a little dead, but don't worry. It'll soon be undead. Corpses buried in mud that's black. From death, I command you to come back!
This is pretty cool. And I'm not considering this a vampire thing. It seems to just be a plain raising the dead spell. And I find it cool that Marceline has just picked up magic here and there, disconnected from being a vampire. Or demon. Actually, this might be a demon power. I don't know, but it's still cool. Also, when Finn is shaking, they kind of cheated a little bit. They just have the lines that make up his face move around inside of his hat, and then play a shaking sound effect. When really his body doesn't move at all. I love that the skeletons just give common greetings as they come up. Knowing Ooh, this is probably a pretty regular occurrence.
Are you ready to lead an evil army of the undead?
Never! Okay, I'll do it.
There's that laugh, and this skeleton is cut off a bit on his right side, and it seems that all of these dudes have been ripped straight from the model sheet with the exact same pose. So much for an undead army. She's only got 7 bastard skellies, and around 14 in the next shot.
Excited to hear the wild screams of an entire castle?
Oh yeah, that sounds bombastic, honey. Hey, I'm gonna run up ahead and scout it out for you, sugar.
There's the laugh again, though I would be laughing too. Finn was being kind of weird with that honey sugar stuff.
Yes? Duke and Duchess of Nuts residence.
My boss is gonna sack your castle.
Oh, well, that's certainly bad news for us. Lisby, who's at the door? Someone who wishes to sack the Nut Castle.
This dude sounds pretty familiar, right? Yet this is his only appearance. Reason being is that this is pretty much the exact same voice that Tom Kenny does for Choose Goose. And yet Choose Goose has the more iconic voice, even though this guy came first.
Why would you want to sack my Nut Castle on my second son's first birthday?
Oh, like nutsack. I just got that. I thought that was just that weird Adventure Time dialogue.
Seize him!
No! Listen, you hear that? My master is marching.
And hello, Snail. Who invited you?
You look so cute, sitting in your bow. I wanna suck out your eyeballs and rip out your throat. I wanna suck out your eyeballs and rip out your throat.
This song sucks, and the baby is stupid for liking it. In fact, songs about killing are so bad that the next time Marceline tries singing like this and what was missing, it made the door stop smiling, cosmically proving it to be a bad genre.
The cutest dimple plant ever.
Whoa, that's cool.
Here, eat some of its fruit. See what happens.
Okay. A dimple.
As a kid, I didn't know what dimples were, so I thought Finn was just getting warts from this plant, especially when it happens later. But I always thought that that fruit looked totally delish.
I want you to take this dimple plant outside and kill it.
What?
Use my axe base.
Not the first time we've seen it, but this is the first time any attention has been put on to Marceline's base, which was originally the family axe, but it seems like she turned it into some kind of loot. We actually get a look at how Marceline got the axe way later.
Marceline! Long time no see. Some goober with glasses summoned me. What's that thing? Just gonna put this here, okay? Now let's go suck some souls!
Sick!
I've played Ocarina of Time enough times to time that this specific pot breaking sound has been seared into my subconscious, and I will always notice it.
Hey, can't the sun, like, destroy you?
Yeah, it hurts, but I kind of like it. Reminds me when I'd scrape my knees up as a kid and my mom would patch me up.
Shoulda kept that same mindset when you were trying to grab your umbrella. Also, this is the first mention of Marceline's mom, a character we wouldn't see in the flesh for a very long time.
You know what I'm saying?
Jake told me I came out of a cabbage.
She does that damn laugh again, but it's a bit more bearable this time with Finn laughing too. Also, Finn knows that's not true. We had a whole episode about this dude. Finn running his hands through his hat here is very cute. I wish he would have done this more.
I'm not falling for your junk anymore, lady. You just like saying poop that jacks with my brain.
What are you talking about? Dang, man, I didn't think you'd ever catch on.
That is a shortened version of the laugh right there. You thought I wouldn't notice, but you must not know who you're dealing with. Because here at Analysis Time, we check the laughs, because who else would? I was waiting until we saw Jake to mention the location that they're in, but I heard that this was once a gym battlefield, and now it's covered in strawberries as far as the eye can see.
Oh, that's what I love about the Earth.
Oh no! My buddy is totally under her vampire spell! Die, unholy thing!
Jake?
This doesn't seem to do anything in the way of burning her, like we know that it should. And the sun is also taking a real long time before it starts doing any real damage. She must be pretty strong after eating.
Marceline!
I'm stinking that vampire and setting you free, no matter how terrified I am!
Gotta respect Jake for this. He is terrified but pushing through it for his brother, and that is courage. Reminds me a lot of that one show with the scared dog. I forget the name.
Marceline!
I don't know which demon or vampire power she used here to get the soul smoke, but vampire soul smoke is actually white. But maybe half demons have a darker soul. I don't know, it's all fake.
I'm free. Jake, you faced your fear and saved me.
I did? I did! Yeah! I saved my bro from a scum-sucking vampire!
So firstly, this dance that he does is pretty close to the one that he does for the juke bug. And second, Jake totally believes that he just killed Marceline. So when she shows up again and it came from the Nightosphere, it makes sense why he was hiding in that pocket the whole time.
Is it cool?
Yep.
Finn, I owe you big time. Changing into a bat and hiding in your pack was genius.
That's what henchmen are for.
And the last thing I have to do for this episode is thank Marceline for spelling that one out for us. I don't know what we would do without you.
We're still on for pixie strangling tomorrow, though, right?
Definitely.
Nothing to add to the counters for today, and nothing interesting for the wiki trivia. And for sticky shit, we don't really have anything either. Sure, we have Marceline, but that would be like counting Jake or Princess Bubblegum every time. So let's do the final thoughts. I am surprised that I didn't have much to say about this episode, outside of Marceline's laugh being annoying. This was kind of just a Marceline trolling Finn compilation, and that's fun, but not much else. We won't start getting any interesting Marceline stuff until season 2, and even that stuff isn't super juicy. And if you guys want to get these videos a week early, you can do so by joining my Patreon, for slightly more than one amount, but much less than another. The link, of course, will be down below. Next week, we'll be looking at Rainy Day Daydream, which I have a cool thumbnail for, and it sounds like a Kirby level, so tune in for that. Like, sub, all that yada, and that's all I gotta say, so.
Later.